Yeah. Not throwing.
Oh, did you get kicked out of the game then?
Go
I
the
like
game.
that Tranquil Garden skin.
And what, are you making another game? No. Ah. Yeah. Maybe you're lucky. Hamlet, you should totally buy me town points because you love me. Fuck.
There's
I know.
cremation is looked down upon by the Catholic Church, but now it's starting to become accepted. But now they're looking down upon natural cremation, and it's and they're like, it's gross, it's icky, so now they won't legalize it.
What do you mean natural cremation?
They put the bodies in a hot thing of water, and the flesh all comes off, and then they're put into cremation, so it doesn't take as long, and it uses it uses less water than it would to take 2 showers to do it or something. Like, it takes very little water, and it takes way less energy, and they won't allow it because what? Oh, they don't allow it because they're like, a lot of people are like, it's icky or it goes against the Catholic beliefs, even though cremation is allowed. And it's allowed for.
I think it's just because it's the idea that it's mutilating the body in a way.
Well, like a lot of people who are like in the funeral business who aren't embalmers necessarily, who don't embalm people, they're like, embalming is mutilating the body. Like, it's the same thing. Like, because people use the argument, well, I don't want my loved one just going down the drain. Even though they empty all the organ, like, they empty all the fluids out of the body anyway when they embalm somebody.
What do they do with them?
What do you mean? They just dump them down the drain.
That's a big ass drain.
Blood is a Jenna, I don't know if you know this, but blood's a liquid.
I thought you were talking about the organs and shit. I was like, what the hell?
Well, they drain all the blood out of the entire body and all the liquids, and then it's filled with formaldehyde, which causes cancer. And so, if there is flooding in a funeral home, a bunch of the groundwater could be not in a cemetery that's a fully embalmed only cemetery, then the groundwater would have a lot of formaldehyde in it.
Yeah.
Which causes cancer. And also, like,
Hamlet, where'd you go? But you're not here. I can't add you. You're not in a game. It wouldn't let me join. It said that it was. I think you started too early. I don't understand.
but
I'll just play my own game then.
Like, you don't have to put embalming fluids in a body for it to stay stable.
Yeah.
Like, you just need to put it in a fridge, or you can use natural embalming fluids. But since they can make more money off of the regular embalming, they won't. A lot of funeral homes will do the natural thing.
Well,
And a lot of
I'm gonna put it in my will that that's what I want. I want natural embalming.
you don't even have to get embalmed. Like, you don't even have to have your body at a funeral home.
I don't know. I'll probably like, because I mean, I'm Catholic, so I'll probably have like just like a church, service and all, and like, because like my great grandfather, he had his church, like he had his viewing in the church, so I might just do that. But I think
Yeah.
the funeral home was still involved.
The problem is that like now, like a lot of people say, well, it's illegal for you to not embalm your body, and people
Really?
don't know any better, so they're like, oh, okay, I guess I have to get embalmed, and that's absolutely not true at all.
It's illegal to not get embalmed?
It's not illegal. The
Oh,
funeral homes will say that, so people are forced into paying more.
that's terrible. They're already grieving. Like, funerals are so expensive. It's ridiculous. Like,
Yeah,
why
and like,
so much money to die? Like, I can't die right now because you know what? That'd be too much money.
well, like, funeral, like, they also push a lot of things down people's throats that actually hurt the body more. Natural embalming hurts the body a lot and the environment, and so do normal caskets. Like, if you get a sealed casket, the casket can't explode.
I want one of those like those coffins that are made out of like recycled material. No, that
Have you
then
ever
like
seen a
just
wicker
naturally
coffin?
leave. Huh?
Have you ever seen a wicker coffin? They're so pretty.
Well, I don't know. I just want a coffin that will like decay with me. You know what I mean?
That's what they're made for.
Good. Also, and then if it's wicker, it's like wicker baskets, right?
Yeah, look, I'll send a picture.
Oh, that'd be so pretty because then you could have like flowers woven into it.
I'll send it to you on Facebook.
Okay. Yeah, that would be so beautiful. Carolina. Then will it leave then? My honey. Oh my goodness. Then would I have a beautiful baby bunny on my bed?
Like, look how pretty that casket is.
Yeah. That is pretty.
A lot of funeral homes won't offer them though because they're like, well, they're specialty items, or like they aren't like they're not as expensive. Like these caskets can be like from like $400 to like $1,500, where like normal caskets
they're thousands of dollars automatically.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh well, you need to make sure your loved one's safe, you have to make sure it's watertight and sealed and has a rubber band around it so nothing gets in or out. And like that's a big issue because especially if you have your especially if they're put in a mausoleum, because the casket can explode from the gases building up in the body.
Yeah.
And then if you ever see like marble breaking off of a mausoleum wall, that's because a body exploded in it.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. And
so if you have like a family mausoleum with, you know how like they'll have like family mausoleums with multiple bodies in there, and you just like you go to put the body in for the what's it called, like the like after when you know like burial-ish, like quote unquote burial, and
yeah.
it's just like you just see your other loved one's body exploded.
Well, the thing is like you can't like the casket pops up and then all the gases and stuff, because it's all the gases building up, and then it goes pop and there's just a bunch of liquid pours out.
Yeah, see, that'd be terrible to just walk in and see that.
Yeah, it would, and people don't realize that's what, especially when you're not buried underground.
Yeah.
Because when you're buried underground, there's a what?
Oh.
Like that's why there's like most mausoleums have a big marble plate on the front and a big slate plate, and then behind that's where you put the bodies because they don't want the smell seeping through.
Yeah.
The other side of the other sides of mausoleums, like the back sides, they smell horrible.
I'm sure they do.
But like when it breaks, it smells even worse. And it's not like water is getting into the bodies. If like you see water on the ground, water is getting into the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not water, but like liquid. It's not because water is seeping through the bodies. It's literally the bodies exploded.
Oof. Hamlet, no.
That's fun. At least when you're in like a ground burial, like your body's kind of compressed in there.
Yeah.
Although the casket is.
See, I'm one of those like romantics, so like I want like a bunch of gay shit done with my body. No, but like I like the wicker basket and I like the idea of like having flowers just kind of like woven in between. Then also like I want like either like a tree or like a flower bush or something like planted above my grave.
Well, actually, there's a thing now called conservation burial where you can get buried in a where you can get buried on a land they're trying to conserve, and since bodies are buried there, they can't build anything over top of it or tear down trees on it. So when they bury your body, they plant a tree with it.
Good, I want that.
That just seems so cool. Yeah, there's like 10
Nice.
dead bodies.
I don't know. It's like I know like death is like the scary thing and it's really like uncomfortable, especially like if you're burying a loved one, to think of like what's gonna end up happening to them. But I think that's why you should do your best to try and make it something nice. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
don't
and you should always plan ahead because then it's not as much pain when it happens.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like Hamlet, write this shit down.
Yeah, Jenna, go write your will this second.
Well, no, because I don't have anybody technically around me to make sure that I'm doing it. Because you at least have to have somebody like there to witness you signing it, and then they sign that you indeed wrote it and that it is your will.
Pose your cats in front of it. They'll attest.
Carolina will attest, except not really because Carolina, what the hell are you doing?
Same.
Carolina, what is in your mouth? Carolina. Oh, never mind. It's just cardboard. Okay.
She's living her best life.
She is. You know, Carolina is a spoiled bunny. She gets to run around my room all the time. She gets all the cardboard and hay that she wants. She gets carrots and strawberries and blueberries. She gets natural greens. She's a good bun.
She's great.
She is. I love her so much. Like, I love my bunny, and I would love to just, like, talk about her all the time, but then I annoy people. I already do talk about her a lot.
Just create a vlog channel where you just talk about your bunny.
Well, no, I have a blog for her, like, on Tumblr. It's Krulova Academy. I'm gonna put it in the Discord, because you should follow it. Just create a Tumblr just to follow this.
I have a Tumblr, I just don't use it.
Yeah.
Also, like, even if you did, a lot of people don't realize that, like, even if you did, like, a burial, your clothes can prevent you from decomposing properly. Because, like, if you wear, like, nylon or plastic-based clothing, like a nylon suit that has nylon in it, your body won't decompose, and neither will your clothes.